been a second, and I know we say that every single time, but someone got stuck in another country, so we had to wait a little bit, but we're back. We're here, and this is, you guys know this truck. We went and saw the interior, but today, Louis is spraying the wood bed, so we'll go and ask him about that. So some of you may know that we have stained our wood bed pieces in here as well. Jason loves his wood beds. So we put all those, and then Louis has been spraying these today. They look amazing. Louis, can you tell us how you got this color?
Yeah.
So is this a stain? Is it like, walk us through it.
Sprayed some sealer, let the sealer dry, sanded with 220, and then I glazed it.
And glaze is like the color, right?
Yeah,
like
the glaze is the dark color because it was a little bit lighter, so the glaze gives it that dark color.
Beautiful. And this is for the golden white truck. You guys know which one. So it's a little bit darker than the truck, but I think it looks nice. Yeah, it's gonna be like a really nice like offset.
It matches the interior. That's what Jason was going for. Yeah.
Do you like spring wood?
Oh, I think it's my favorite part.
Really?
Yeah. It's that natural vibe.
All right. Well, we'll show you guys when we're putting it on there as well.
Looks really nice.
Looks good for sure. We put nails on them so it makes it easier to flip because we used to do them one on each side, and when you would spray it or when you would try to wipe the glaze, it would like flip around. So putting the 4 nails in it, it helps it easier to flip when you're doing both sides because you want to do both sides of the wood to protect from the conditions like weather.
Right.
So you finish the bottom, and then it's super easy to flip over. You just grab your nails and you flip it over and then you're done.
We showed you guys our twin turbo, the green truck. Here is the bed for it. So we're doing a little bit of color sanding over here. And Louis is doing this too, so maybe I can grab it. So you're doing this too?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about why it's white, I guess?
Oh, it's not really like a traditional thing. Like the old school guys didn't really use guide coat, but
for on top of paint.
For the paint and clear it. But I mean, I've seen that it helps to put white guide coat to sand. You just step up your sandpaper, and this kind of lets you see, make sure you didn't miss any spots or any deep scratches. Like the old school guys, they never had this. Yeah, it's a new thing. Yeah.
Old school versus new school.
Some of the painters are like, nah. But
I'm sure somebody will comment and be like, nah.
Yeah. But you could do it either way, with or without it.
So color sanding is with all these papers, and then the buffing would be with the buffer, right?
Yeah.
We haven't been back here in a second.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute, but it's full back here. There's a ton of stuff. Hi. You've got Bondo.
I'm cross-training. I'm showing these guys how we need it to be done.
Okay.
No, I'm getting a little experience, doing some other stuff other than just turning bolts, installing parts.
Let's go.
It's always nice to be able to do the small stuff so we don't have to slow these guys down. It helps my project out, it helps my guys out, and it also keeps them from stopping and having to help us do something so small.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Does that.
Sanding a cab.
Getting it ready for primer.
Nice.
A whole truck.
What year is this one?
55. Very cool story.
Oh, okay, this is the Moleskines, right? They came in? Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So very special.
That's cool.
Yeah, super
love
awesome to
family
work on
builds.
cars and trucks like that have a emotional.
A spirit.
Yeah.
That's a spirit.
Yep. Knocked this one out pretty quick. So one should be able to get in primer tomorrow.
Did it have a lot of body damage or anything, or was it like?
It's an old truck. So I think the only replacement parts were like the front pan,
Well, that's
the
pretty good.
bed. But with the wheel tubs in it and other things that need some body work. So even dings and dents as an old 55 Ford would.
That's pretty good.
So,
I mean, some people bring their cabs in and then we dump the whole thing because they.
Yeah, right. No, they're salvageable for sure.
So that's good.
Yep.
It's good.
Very good.
Definitely got a good spirit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get this into prime soon?
Yep.
And then we'll do one
let
more
it set over the
round.
weekend. Yeah, we'll block it out. Hopefully on this truck we can just do a 1 prime and then maybe a spot prime here and there.
Okay.
Bodywork
this
went
looks
pretty good.
Straight.
Yeah,
It
went really good. So pretty happy with it.
And just like that, I think we left for like 30 minutes and all the wood is now gone and they're on to the next project. These guys work fast back here. But this is actually, these are the parts for that 55 that Chris was working on the cab over there. So yeah, we're getting our first prime on the other parts as well, which is kind of cool. So we'll get all these in primer, all the body work has already been done. If they need another round of primer, then they'll get blocked out for another round of that. So something cool that that we have going on is that well, let me back up. So Pete Watkins from Dexterous Engineering was coming down here. So he got here a couple days ago to pick up a chassis, which if I'm allowed to tell you, we'll have to ask Jason if we're allowed to tell you or not, but it is for the Jesse Combs Foundation. He is picking up a chassis from us that Jason, I think, has donated for it's like a charity build, so super cool, and we're really happy to be a part of that. Since that was happening, we hit 2 birds with 1 stone and had him do a little training with our fabrication guys, which is always really cool. We are always trying to become better and love to improve, obviously, so it's kind of cool that we are getting some trainings done. Hey.
Hey, what's going on? What's up?
Just kind of walking around, seeing what you're doing. I just saw
I'm
you
cutting.
Fabricating that.
Yeah, I'm cutting the inner fender well so that it'll go over the control arms on these. Before they had an I-beam, now they have an upper and lower control beam, so we've got to cut an area out of these so that the upper control arm can move back and forth. Yeah.
Do you have to do the other side now?
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch to do on the other side though. This side was fairly easy. That side's got the steering column, the steering shaft, and then of course the upper control arm to contend with. We're leaving the body the way it is. The box bed will be raised because it's going to be a pretty low truck. Gen 3 Coyote 10R80. It'll be a really cool build when we get done with it. They're going to keep the patina the way it is, but it'll get all the bells and whistles underneath the hood and where it counts.
Mike was at our open house. It was really nice. And
The customer. Yeah.
Mike Hudson.
Yeah.
Yep. He took a picture with me and I was like, "Ooh." And then he was like, I'm gonna send this to your dad, because apparently he knows my dad and I didn't know that at the time. So I was like, wait, what? Why are you taking a picture with me? But
Small world.
I know, right?
Right.
And then he was like, get them to work on my truck. I was like, okay, I'll try.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really, really cool, I think.
Yeah, it's cool
when
to
it's
see
all said and done.
getting worked on.
Once we get the powder coating done and the fabrication completely done, they'll run a lip over there where I cut probably. Once we get that stuff, it's going to go pretty quick.
Yeah.
Should be big movements every week on it.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we'll check on you later.
All right, thanks.
Have you even ever been on a video?
Here?
That was something interesting.
Order all your parts as soon as you can because they're all on back order. Price of metal's gone up crazy. Speaker wire alone's gone up 60% just this week. Wow. A 500-foot roll of JL speaker wire, close to $300 now.
Wait, that was actually really interesting.
Yeah.
That was great. Thank you.
Back order specialist.
Crash the back order specialist. Unfortunately, that's my current title.
Is it going to change, do you think?
I believe it will.
Okay,
Shipping
let's-
ports are opening, parts are coming more available. These fantasy chips are all becoming available. You probably got another 4 to 6 months of agony. This year's SEMA is not going to be about a labor crunch, it's going to be about a parts crunch. So all those 30-hour days that all these other shops are going to do need to happen now, because you're not going to be able to pull into Vegas and grab a part you need the last second. Get it done early, get it done right.
The world
Crash
And no
Station.
more Bluetooth drive shafts and no more Bluetooth exhausts. We don't want to see that at SEMA this year. Come back strong.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Speaking of back orders, that just reminded me. Dakota Digital is on 16-week back order, and we have a couple inside. Actually, hold on.
So I've got to step this up to the right size for our Dash 6 fitting bulkhead.
Walk us through. When we get a chassis, what does it look like? Does it look like this? And
It looks pretty much like this. So it'll show up. I'll go through and I've got kind of a list and an idea of what certain chassis are going to get holes and plumbing, and then I'll go through and start measuring and marking them out and drilling those and getting that stuff ran. I'll pull it all apart as far as like all the bolt-in stuff will come out. And we'll label it, make a purchase order, and send it to the powder coat guys, and they'll get it done. And we'll come back and I'll build lines and stuff. These are brake lines. You've got 2 lines that come down from your master cylinder, and then they have to get to the front brakes and to the rear brakes. So obviously,
these go around the chassis out of the way.
so you got brakes on either side, so you've got to get a line across. So we run a hard line that's solid mounted instead of running a soft line across, which is, I mean, how all these old trucks come from the factory anyway, and all new vehicles too, as far as I know.
So that's what you're doing, is like shaping them to that.
So
and
I'll
then-
just shape it to the chassis so you've got good clearance and it's tucked away, and you don't have to worry about it hanging up on anything or getting caught or breaking or getting cut.
And that is included with your chassis purchase, correct?
Correct.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah,
of
what
course.
features you get it, because you can buy a raw chassis like this one. This one's going out today. It has all the control arms, the 4-link bars, all your suspension stuff with it, but it's going to another shop that's going to be building the truck. So they are gonna weld brackets on. They're gonna run all their own lines.
So this is the one that Pete is picking up or taking back with him, I guess, right? Well, as always, you can give us a call into the shop, or you can head over to our website. We have a little like builder thing where you can write in what kinds of things you'd be looking for your chassis, or you can call in here and I'll be able to help you out. Come on in. Okay, so just like Crash had just said, almost everything is on back order right now. Dakota Digital is definitely on that same train. So if you've been looking for gauges, then you know that we're at around a 16-week back order right now. But we have these in the shop right now. We have one Bronco, one Chevy, and one Ford. So the Chevy one is going to be for a 73 to 87. The Ford one, 67 to 72. And the Bronco is a 66 to 77, first gen Broncos. So if you're interested in any of these, give us a call. These are probably going to go by pretty quickly just because we could literally ship this to you today, which is 4 months faster than you could get it anywhere else. So let us know, give us a call, or buy them on the website. We'll link them down below. So we did a little bit of revamping. We have all this merch, so we finally got a shelf situation. If you've come around the shop like maybe 2 years ago, then you saw that we had like shelves around the back, and we used to have all of our merch, and we used to have like hardware out here too. When we did our revamp and we put in the cubicles, we moved everything around. We finally are back with a little merch situation. It's still a work in progress, still gotta put these in. But yeah, these are the shirts that we offer, so we're really excited about it. And we updated everything on the website. We'll put them on down below. And as a special for you guys, if you go to our website and purchase any of our shirts, you can get $5 off by putting in the code 5OFF. Shop Talk viewers only. Put in 5 off and we'll know that you came from Shop Talk. So yeah. But we also have some new hats, some shop rags. We've got all kinds of stuff. So if you are in the area and you do come by the shop, because some people do, to come visit and look around, make sure you pick up a hat and a shirt on your way out. So we've got this going on. This is Nello.
Hey guys, if any sales needs or anything you guys need, questions answered, I'd be happy to help you guys out, from chassis to random parts that we make in-house or anything Dakota wise. If we don't have it stocked, we can get it out to you guys on back order.
So professional. So professional.
I am a professional.
Essentially, anybody that wanted to do a Coyote swap and they had just their stepdad's old truck in their backyard, they could get almost everything that they would need, right?
Everything you need to get going for sure. And then the cool part is we've done all the R&D on the stuff that you would have been trying to figure out to make work. We've done it for you to make that job easier, and then you can get moving really quickly on that project and get that truck running.
So anytime you call in, more than likely Nella will be answering. So yeah, say hi to him. So thank you guys for watching episode 12 of Shop Talk. We are so excited to have a full dozen of episodes. Here are all of our shirts that we've got right now. These ones are the C10 ones that you guys have seen before. We still have a few left of those, so head over to our website. Our inventory will be updated so you can see if we still have your size. That would be this shirt right here, which we really like, and here it is. So we've got that, and logo shirts, hats, all that. Again, 5 off in checkout to get $5 off of any shirt. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and we'll see you on the next one. Get it under? Yeah, lower, 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 lower. It's not. I'm just kidding. Nothing is an accident.
You're on the good side right now at the top?
Which side's your good side?
All of them. I'm just born pretty.
So I'm Javon, you're watching Shop Talk.
So Hope, what's an upper decker?
It is the red bus that goes around large cities.
What you tell you now?